Hello, my name is Adrian Houston. I'm a former tax inspector, but I'm now one of the good guys working for Houston & Co Tax Consultants. I'm talking to you today about the new tax return penalty regime, which affects people who still haven't filed their tax returns for the year 2010-11. Those returns had to be in by the 31st of January 2012. And the important thing to know is that if you haven't sent it in, things are going to get really nasty on the 1st of May 2012. The reason for this is that self-assessment's been around for quite a while, and since 1996-97 the penalty has been £100 for sending your return in late. That was never increased by inflation, and it's now become pretty worthless as a deterrent. But HMRC are getting really tough with folk now, and there's a nasty shock coming in May. The reason for this is that while you'll already have got a £100 penalty, which won't go down even if you're due a tax refund, from the 1st of May, if your 2010-11 tax return has not been submitted, you'll face £10 a day penalties, and that's for up to 90 days. So if you still faff around for another 90 days, you're facing £900 of penalties on top of the original 100 that you paid possibly back in February. So this is a real call to action. You need to get your act together and get that tax return filed online and get it done before the 1st of May, because those £10 a day penalties won't go away. They'll be levied as soon as you file the return. And even if you don't owe any tax, you'll still owe the penalties. So it would be wicked to give HMRC that amount of money simply because you didn't quite get round to it. Now, if you think you weren't supposed to be sent a tax return, if you don't think you come into any of the categories for it, then ring HMRC and they might cancel it. But if you think you were entitled and required to file a return, say because you're a company director, or you've got rental income or a business, then get it done now. And if you need help, ask someone. Come to someone like us or another local accountancy firm that you know. You don't have to be able to visit the office. You can ring us up and say, look, I'll send you the information, and it can all be sorted out quite easily. And it's much better than paying HMRC a fortune in penalties, because they'll still want the return. And there are more penalties down the line that I'm not even going to go into today. So if you know anyone who hasn't filed their 2010-11 tax return, give them a wee nudge and say, get it sorted. Okay?